Hey guys, this is Mrs. Geis, and today we're going to be doing a hands-on, really fun science experiment that I think you'll enjoy. We're talking about chemical reactions and whether or not we can get something back to its original state after a chemical reaction has occurred. So we're going to do something really fun today called making elephant toothpaste. This is kitchen chemistry. I'm using things that are found all over my house, so I didn't have to go out and buy anything special, and it's safe. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is put on our safety goggles, because anytime we're mixing things, we want to make sure that we're not splashing or doing anything that could cause harm to our eyes. So I know these look a little funny, but I'm going to go ahead and put these on. So the first thing you do, these are your ingredients. You're going to need a tray, an empty water bottle. You're going to need a package of yeast that is found around, your kitchen. We use this to bake bread and rolls with. Okay, some warm water, some hydrogen peroxide. Again, very safe. We can use this as a mouth rinse or for first aid for wounds and cuts. Some food coloring and some dish soap. This is actually the only part of it that's not edible, so you don't want to eat this, okay? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our package of yeast, and I'm going to go ahead and empty it into my container, dry container here. Pour it right in. There we go. 1 package of yeast. Okay, make sure it's not expired. If it's expired, this will not work. Now I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of warm water. Not too hot, not cold. Warm, so that will activate the yeast. If it's too hot, you'll kill the yeast, okay? Now I'm going to stir this around until it's dissolved. Okay, so I'm just going to stir, stir, stir. Don't mind the bells there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stir until I have dissolved the yeast. Okay, it's a little clumpy in the bottom, but I think I've gotten most of it. There you go, you get the idea. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take a half a cup of my hydrogen peroxide. So I'm going to measure that out. Half a cup. There we go. I'm going to use a funnel and pour this into my empty water bottle. Carefully. Okay. Now I'm going to add a couple drops of food coloring. I think I'll make it blue this time. There we go. And I'm going to add a few squirts of dish soap. Any kind of dish soap is fine. Okay. Now comes the combination. I'm going to take my reactants. Remember, on a chemical equation, we have reactants on one side, and then we have the arrow that shows that a chemical equation or chemical reaction has occurred, and then our products are on the other side. Remember, matter can never be created or destroyed. We are just rearranging the atoms and molecules, okay? Doing a little bit of rearranging here. So watch what happens. Here we go. Woo! Look at that. Oh my goodness. How fun is that? Look at that elephant toothpaste coming out so beautifully, all ready for, we're joking, elephants don't brush your teeth with this, but look at that. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? Now this is totally safe to play with. You can have fun. This is great activity to do in the bathtub if you have little brothers and sisters. Don't get at your eyes. But also, I can notice that heat is coming off. This is very warm. This is what we call an exothermic reaction. So an exothermic reaction is when heat is given off during the chemical reaction process, okay? Endothermic means heat would be inside, but this is exothermic. I can feel it. Think about those hand warmers that you use, right? Similar thing, exothermic reaction, but check out that elephant toothpaste. All right, I hope you will try this at home. I will see you next time.